Hey guys, so I was just doing a study in the book of Genesis. I'm in chapter 9, and the commentary that I was reading, I was talking about how mankind has three different fundamental types of duties to perform as stewards of the earth that God has given us. And we know that we all are given a spirit, a soul, and a body. That's what makes up mankind. And there's a responsibility that comes along with each one of those, each one of those parts. And there's like the spiritual side in which we're supposed to receive and perceive and teach the knowledge of the Lord. And then there's the intellectual side that kind of correlates with the soul. And then the physical side going along with the material possessions that are necessary. And then just some verses that go along with that. Like we know that it's the knowledge of the Lord is something we read about in Habbakuk 2:14, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. In Isaiah 11:9, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord. And in Genesis 9:1, we know that it talks about being fruitful and multiplying to fill the earth. So those are just some of the responsibilities that we have as believers and just as mankind. And he was talking about how to some degree we all have capacities in all three of those areas, but man will generally have one that's dominant, one that will be something that motivates us. And this is in the context of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and the curse that Noah gave his son Ham in chapter 9, verse 24. Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants. And just that talking about how for his descendants, Ham's descendants, they would kind of be dominated by that physical aspect rather than the spiritual aspect. And so this kind of was something that is really generic, but it kind of hit home with me just in what is my dominant aspect. What am I prioritizing? Is it my spiritual side? Is it my my intellectual side? Is it my physical side? Like, what is important to me? What are my priorities? And just that reminder of, man, what I really want to be dominated by, what I really want to be strong in, what I want to be known by is just that spiritual side. I just want this to be the most important thing to me, and I want that to be what I'm taking steward of more than anything else. And of course I want to fulfill the other aspects as much as I can, and I do want to be there for people's physical needs. I want to be there for intellectual, like I'm studying because I want to know more of just God and his creation, and we do have that responsibility, and I don't want to downplay education, and I don't want to downplay the physical side of life. But for me, like, it's just super important to have that spiritual side be prominent. And so it's just a question to pose to you guys. What do you think is your dominant side? What do you want to be? Just hope that encourages you. So thanks.